Hey y'all, it's your girl Justice Tarot, and I'm tapping in for Gemini. So let's see what wants to come out for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see one for the recent past for Gemini. So, three of them came out. So you had disruption, solar plexus chakra, and discontent and boredom. So there could have been some sort of resting time, like some time to think about your childhood, and like you're really realizing things about your childhood that you didn't really think about before, or you're thinking about things a lot differently these days because this one reduces to the number 7, and so does this. So that's 7 7, and 7 is the number of significant change or things being put in your path to show you what needs to be changed significantly. Like usually when you, like, if you're seeing the number 7 a lot, or when we talk about the number 7, you're talking about something that is in your path at this time to get you to your whole complete 8 self, like, sufficient energy. So that could be that too. And it's so funny because at the bottom of the deck you have the shadow. So you really could be doing a lot of shadow work right now, as in realizing what kind of, like, I don't want to say, like, when people say, like, oh, that messed me up as a kid. It's like realizing what it is that could have messed with you or gotten in the way of your development. So I think you're realizing a lot of stuff, and it could be that there's also some trauma that you're holding inside. Maybe things that like make you nauseous when you think about them, things like that. And it's usually like it's usually at like certain times. What is it that I want to say? It's like when there's a significant reason why you're having these thoughts and why your spirit guides want you to get over this. Like there's a reason why, like, they're leading you to something right now. Like things could be really weird for you in the recent past, you know? They could have started getting a little like more emotional. So let's see one for the present moment. We'll see what this is about too. Balance. Wow, it's so funny because I was gonna say the word balance. Like you're trying to balance out that sun and that moon energy. So like that truth, like giving truth to yourself, and also working on the things that are in your subconscious. Because just because you're not straight up thinking about something every day doesn't mean that it doesn't bother you. That's why it's your subconscious that you could be having dreams too, like dreams about things that you need to realize. You could also have maybe a friend that you're talking to, or a group of friends, or someone that you rely on that makes you feel a little better. Like, so you could have a shoulder to lean on in this situation, which really helps. Let's see one for your near future. One for Gemini's near future. Near future for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I cannot. I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. I really can't. What did I say? Number 8? Okay, like, I cannot make this up. Power. And you know, it's just so funny that you get that card, because I was actually about to say this Cancer season could have you thinking, like, of what you need to balance for Leo season. Like I was literally just about to say, I feel like this Leo season is going to be very enlightening for you, and look what we have here, because that's just so, I'm actually kind of shook right now because I was going to say balance and I was thinking Leo energy, because Cancer season, this Cancer season is really about like, what is it that I'm not doing enough? So like if you feel like you're working too much, you're going to have a need to maybe chill out a little more, like a little more play and not so much work. Like if you feel like you're there's too much play and not enough work, you could be like, you know what, I need to buckle down, or buckle up, sorry, whatever, and like settle down and just focus on my work, focus on me, on my success, you know. Because then with that power card came out the transformation. So this is a death energy right here. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or in the near future there could be a huge transformation. And it's crazy because you got all majors, so this is a huge changing, like a period of change for you. And in the near future, especially this Leo season, I think things are going to change for you very significantly. And you're going to be a lot more enlightened with this third eye chakra energy, a lot more enlightened. And then that's crazy because then you also have foundations and achievements. And then you have authority, which is freaking 8 again. Okay, so then a lot of you could also start seeing the number like 8 a lot, or 444, or just 44. But then 7 is here a lot strongly too. So we're gonna leave. All right, so let's pick up some energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, peace. I was going to say, that's crazy. Okay, so you have peace. And you know what? At the bottom, you have fear. So black and white, yin yang. So this is about you bringing out something good out of your pain. I know that sounds weird, but it could be about you having the enlightenment to dive into the things that did hurt you as a kid, or bringing peace to those things that you were scared to face. So like things that happened to you when you were younger, or like now that hurt you, that every time they come up to your head, like they come to your mind, you put them in the back of your head. And now it's like, you know what, let me relive this moment and bring peace out of it, because that's there's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of yin yang, a lot of balance. You know, some of you could even have Capricorn in your chart, but which is really good though. So it could be a balance of divine masculine and divine feminine, like your masculine energy with your feminine. So you could be really self-forgiving, and you could be like, you know what, instead of like blaming people for what I went through, let me just try to heal myself. Because a lot of times you can talk to your family members or friends or whoever did you dirty, like you could tell them how they made you feel, but at the end of the day, you have to make amends with yourself and have closure for yourself, because you're really the only one that can get yourself out of that rut, right? So you have that balance, that kind of like that peace and fear, like I said, you're just ready to make peace with your fear, facing your fears. A lot of you actually could be having dreams that something's chasing you, like something's chasing you, you're like hiding from something. So yeah. All right, Gemini, let's get into this. All right, I've really been connecting with these cards lately, so we're just gonna use these ones. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Let's see, disruption in the recent past. The Wheel of Fortune, wow. So, yeah. You know, the Wheel of Fortune, it's so funny. What? And the Chariot. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot also represent yin yang. Or can. They don't always. The Chariot definitely does, though. It's like the direction you're going to take. So this could be a lot about direction. Some of you in the recent past have thought about buying a new car as well, or making an investment towards something. But then again, maybe about moving. You guys could have been thinking about moving, but you don't know where or what direction you want to take. And it could be something that you're keeping, like you want to keep this a secret before you make a major move, because you're weighing out the pros and cons of certain things or change, and it's about stepping out of your comfort zone. So it's like, I'm so tired of this same old, and I'm ready to move on to something new, but you don't know where to start, yet you have that energy of something fresh. Like you want something fresh and you want something new. It could be about a job too. It could be about being stuck between 2 or 3 jobs. Maybe like there's multiple jobs that want you or made you offers, things like that. But this is a very, very vital decision. It's like a career move. It's like a forever move. So you're being very practical about it, and you don't want to just dive into something that could be not, like, you don't want to put all your energy into something that's not going to be long term or that you won't like. It could be about wanting something totally different. It could be the fact that these jobs or whatever this is are tied to something old. Like it could be, if some of you are bartenders, it could be 3 different bartending positions that you're stuck between, or 4, but you're like, but I don't want to be a bartender anymore. I want to be a teacher. So, yeah. And then there's the Justice and the 7 of Swords. So look, it's about weighing out the pros and cons and what it is that wasted your time. There's a lot of yin-yang energy here. I'm just going to say that. Like a lot. Okay. Let me see this balance in the present moment. Wow. Look, Leo energy again with the Strength at the bottom and the Judgment. All right. So with the 5 of Cups, it's about weighing out the things that hurt you, the things that you feel were missing. Like right now, you're thinking about what it is that feels like it's missing, but I feel like you're doing this in secrecy. Like you're not. There's definitely a shoulder to lean on here, but you don't want to expose yourself too much. Like you want to hold back. And I think that you're also calculating what you're going to say to somebody. Like you could be writing a text message and then like deleting it, or writing on in your notes like a message for somebody and you keep deleting it, because it's like you and this person could talk things out. But then again, it's like, what am I seeking really? Like, am I seeking their approval? Or am I seeking my own approval? So this could be also like a "you're a debt to me" vibe. Kind of like, also like, what did you learn from that relationship or that thing that you lost? This could be about something you lost or something that you regret deeply, and you're learning your lessons greatly, maybe for your mistakes. At the end of the day, it seems here that you're going to be empowered from your own mistakes, because it's really normal to make mistakes, obviously, right? But it's about what you overcome. So it's not about what you achieve all the time. It's about what you get through. And that's what makes you feel powerful. So a lot of you could actually be going into Reiki or therapy, which is really good. Or meditating. That was there earlier too. That's really good though. Connecting with yourself. Like, very good. Let me see another one for the 5 of Cups, because that could be like so many things. Some of you could have lost a Libra. Like straight up. Some of you could be like sad about a Libra. See, oh my God, with the Page of Cups, you're in the 3 of Cups. Okay, so you do want to reunite with somebody. Somebody that makes you feel like I don't want to say like a little kid, but someone that wakes up the little kid inside of you. It could be someone that you had kids with. It could be someone that you went to court with over like your kids. But then again, I'm getting that energy of like how I said, you're trying to write a letter, trying to figure out what you want to say to this person. It could be that as well. Like you're really manifesting and hoping for a conversation here, like a closure, or talking it out. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that you're thinking? Do you think about this like how I think about it? With that balance energy though, I feel like they do, because look, then at the 8 of Swords at the top, then you have the Page of Pentacles. So it could be that this person worried more about money. Like they were more focused on their job and they were neglecting you. You have a lot of emotions for this person. Look, like I said, manifesting, the Magician. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. You know, there's big water energy here. So you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces, because this is huge in this reading. But you have a lot of love for this person. You guys could have met through friends, or you guys could have been friends for a while. This person though, whoever this is, they're coming off like they're worried about money, or they also don't want to make a choice that they might regret in the future, because this person wants something long term, but they're also really focused on their career. The person that's showing up, I feel like they also could be choosing a house or trying to buy a house, or worried about an investment they're about to make, or worried about debt that they have. So don't think that they're just not focused on you or this connection. They have some stuff they're dealing with. It's definitely showing up here. It could be that they just got fired, actually. Somebody could have gotten fired, which sucks. So let's see the power. The 7 of Wands. You had quite a few. Okay, so you have been meditating on this, or if you haven't, you need to do some meditation or thinking, or like writing stuff down, like your feelings. See, with the Empress and the Strength, like you're just holding in your feelings so much, and in the near future, you're gonna be protective. Like this, you could be getting over something, and with that power energy, with the Seven of Wands, because I did say seven, the 7 to 8, this person could be like, you know what? After you guys talk, or maybe you won't even talk, maybe you end up getting over it by yourself, but something here is coming your way that's going to make you be protective of your energy, and you're going to hold back. Like you're going to want, I think it's going to be a test too with the Judgment. Like they're going to come back, and I think it's going to be a test of like, are you going to take this old thing back when you're meant for something? You're due for something new here. There's something about this reading that's screaming like being bored, and you want something new, and you're holding back on your feelings, or you will have to. Spirit is warning you that you need to pump your brakes and really think about what choice you're about to make in the near future. I feel like this is going to happen August 7th, because 8-7, or even August 8th. But make sure that you know how to stand your ground. You could give it, like you could share feelings with this person, but just stand your ground and let them know how they made you feel. So protect yourself as well, because you want to come, if you guys are going to try this again, you want to come in more powerful than before. And so do they. Like they have some learning to do too from this connection. Let's see more. The Lovers. What did I say? What the hell did I say? That's so crazy. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands at the okay, hold on, let me slow my roll. So you guys have the Knight of Wands at the bottom, right? It's gonna come in fast, it's gonna come in fierce, and there's nothing wrong with desiring somebody, but it's about what did you learn from this, Gemini? Because the Lovers too, that's your card. Actually, some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo, not gonna lie, Gemini, Leo, but it is about facing, like, am I gonna take this temptation right away, or am I gonna work on whatever it is that I need to work on? Is it like, did this person come back to me with their shit worked out? Like, do they have their stuff like worked out, you know, so it's a healthier relationship? Or maybe this person rejected you before, and now it's like you guys have been through each other's shoes now, so Spirit is ready to tie you guys together. But there's a big lesson here from this rejection or this heartbreak, because what's coming in the near future is the Two of Cups and the Moon. So very soon, you guys could be thinking a lot about each other or dreaming about each other, but there's a desire for each other here, a huge desire, but each other is not saying anything, or won't be. Very stubborn. I see that there's going to be a stubborn conversation happening very soon, like, well, you did this, well, you did this, well, you did this, and that's just not going to work. You can let them know how they made you feel. Be ready to also accept how they feel, because if you don't accept how they feel, they're not gonna take what you're saying in consideration. Because if you're like, okay, you know, I understand how I made you feel, or I understand maybe you were going through something, and maybe it will soften them up and be like, okay, well, I understand where you're coming from. So make sure you stand your ground, but you're not too guarded, you know? Make sure you actually, if you guys are meant to be together, show it to each other, because you guys are a bit stubborn here. Yo, it really could be 2 fire signs too. Like, you guys could have a fire placements. It looks like 2 fire signs. That's funny. Y'all both stubborn. Look, 7 on the, oh my god, I cannot. The number 7 is prominent. Don't worry, you'll get to your 8 very soon. Let's see some Sun Tarot for you, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Devotion, Libra, number 7. What the hell did I say? So here we're seeing a sun and a moon. Again, back with the yin yang, day and night. It could be someone that was born, one of you could have been born at night, the other one was born in the morning. But it's about bringing the subconscious to the light. It's about devoting yourself to yourself and your lessons and what is it that you're learning right now. What is it that you're going to put your devotion towards? I really think it has something to do with you being a kid. Like, go back to your inner child, consult with your inner child, because what was it that you were devoting yourself to, your energy as a child? That's what makes you happy here. So take those things that you put on the back burner that you love so much and bring them up, like go outside and like take a walk with the trees or blow bubbles or just do something that you enjoyed doing as a kid. That would be like a sort of meditation. I promise you. Maybe have lunch by yourself out in nature or something. Some sort of answer or vision might come your way, because look, then you have intuition. 6 plus 4 would be 10, so it reduces to 1. So this is about that new beginning. Intuition and criticism. Whenever you go on your spiritual path to raise your intuition, and this is the Kundalini right here and the 5 elements, make sure that you get prepared for people being a little judgy. Every time that you go into your spiritual path, look, intuition is yellow, Cancer. You're opening your heart up to yourself, healing yourself. But then again, with the color red here and this eye right here, it could be that people see this. And every time you start going on your spiritual path, there's always someone criticizing. There's always someone telling you that, why are you wasting your time with that? There's always going to be, it's always like that. When you get spiritual or you're trying to improve yourself, there's always going to be that person like, why don't you focus on this or focus on something else? Because, why are you in La La Land? But don't listen to that. Devote yourself to yourself. This is all I have for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.